Welcome to the top-up show at Randwick. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning in Randwick, and now it's fucking freezing. What's that all about, Mark Lemel?
Wind, Glenn. Yeah, so we had summer yesterday, winter today, and welcome back, Paul Daly.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Paul.
That's right. Your many fans are eagerly anticipating some succulent prognostications today.
And some winners.
Expectation.
Firstly, the wind is tipped to get right up, certainly mid-program, mid to late program. From the west-northwest, I believe. So what should we be thinking of?
Well, on the first few races, we've got the shoot races over to sprints.
Wow, it's really getting windy.
Yeah, it's really going to get up to around about 50, maybe, in terms of gust. So it's going to have an impact. I think you want to look for cover, especially in the the back straight or coming around the 800 and so forth, and around that double turn, you're obviously going to get smashed by it.
Yeah.
But
So cover.
It's a little bit dicey. Like I think you've got to approach it with some flexibility today. So be prepared to be flexible and be prepared to change your thinking if need be. So the first couple of races are obviously going to be key. A number of the horses I sort of are warming towards today are on pace. So a little concerned, but
my word,
wait and see.
Keep an eye on your maps, punters, because they're put out by Racing New South Wales. They're done by Mr. Dalton, does a good job. So just keep your eye on them. I've got a funny feeling you don't want to be on the leaders here today, guys.
Yeah, I think up the inside and the straight too. You want to be at least 3 off in the straight. I think.
Bloody freezing.
Well, in the first race, one of the leaders has been targeted $11 into $7.50 Mizzy, and the other firmer is Albert's No Pussy, $8 into $5.50. Glenn, you got any insight there?
Well, I got a little bit of insight. Albert's No Pussy's got no winning possibility, and I'd be very surprised if Mizzy won, Mark. There's a little bit of insight.
All right, Paul. Any?
I've actually got Mizzy favourite. It was in the worst round the other day, and did a pretty good job. I mean, the trainers a worry in terms of their record, but it is seeing home for the first time, and there's a few little ticks.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a matter of whether Atkins can actually steer them, which I think it can lead, and want to be at least, as I said, 3 or 4 off in the straight. So if he can steer into that spot, which is the worry with him.
I'm a bit poisoned by it.
It's a speculative bet.
I had $50 on it the other day at 80s as a speculative bet.
Yeah,
and I was
well,
very disappointed to get run down.
You and Collar-Jury, you've always been head of the pack.
I took 80s the other day on a Wednesday, and here I'm on a Saturday, and it's either 7 or 1. You want to tip it to me too?
Well, I'm just saying that it's the horse that I could probably have something on. But look, it's come in, but I mean, there's a lot of scraping going on of prices between the corporates, so it can get back out again, mate.
Okay. The highway lost a couple of runners. The scratchings have been light today, which we do appreciate, even though the emergencies were a pain in the arse. Roman Typhoon, who Gord was barring up on yesterday, is sort of 4 to 1 into 3 to 1, or it's now $3.90. And Hard Merchandise is perhaps the second best back runner in the race. No Friends Dinkanita.
Yeah, not surprised by that. 2 winning chances. Went back and reviewed all the tapes that Gord was talking about. He's completely on the ball. It's top pick and it'll be very hard to beat. It's called
Roman Typhoon,
and they're danger the favourite there. Got to see how it looks in the yard with no trial.
All right, Mounting Yard Mail race. Paul, any opinion there?
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I've got the Highway 66 favourite, but a lot longer, probably around about the 3 to 1 mark.
Yep.
Concussion plates on the front worry me a little bit, but I mean, this trainer,
he does it, doesn't he?
He does it, with the bar plates on, she knows, and so forth. But the jockey booking is obviously a significant lead. The fact that they haven't trialled it, the market will tell us. Hard Merchandise is a horse I can entertain. I think it's going okay, but it's off a break, but there's been support. If that support was to be sustained, then I'd probably want to be on it. And look, Ribs is a very long shot, raced competitively fresh last time, so but it's not a race I want to get too involved with.
Okay, race 3 again at the sprint course, so running straight into the win from the get-go. Not much action here. Sparkly Star, perhaps the best back, to $8.50 into $7. Glenn, you've had another look at this race. Any clarity?
Look, a tricky event, a very tricky event. I think the winner comes from Bombarding. Hi, darling, you want to talk to us?
Yeah, I was just checking to see what you guys are doing.
We're sitting in chairs at the moment in the sun here.
That's all right. You're just doing your briefings and
yeah.
We didn't know if you were with one of these guys.
No,
no, we don't know.
Do you want to come on camera and say hello?
No, thank you. It's all good.
All right. We'll only be 5 minutes.
We'll be 5 minutes.
No
off.
problem.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Just
sweetie.
our gates are open quite shortly.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Another ATC worker.
Very pleasant.
Very
Given
pleasant.
the rev up.
Give me the
big crowd flocking in shortly.
Yeah, what are you doing later, darling? Anyway, that's a whole other story. I thought the winning chances were 2, 3 and 6, Mark, and I thought, there's 7 runners. I haven't given you much clarity there.
No. Paul,
I got no idea.
I've got to be with Bombarding.
Brown, straight to the front?
I think it'll go straight to the front. But once again, I'm a bit worried about that, so that could all change. But at this stage, right now, if on paces are okay, then that's the one I want to be.
All right. Well, I said Sparkly Star trailing Bombarding. I thought that would be a good spot. Race 4, Mare's race, and Glenn, a race you were bullish about yesterday. There's not much action in the betting. The 3 picks are pretty much as you were.
Well, obviously this win coming up with widespread panic, as I was bullish about, is affecting my thought pattern, Mark. I don't know what to think now.
What about the fact that it's a small field and there isn't actually that much cover to be had? Do you know what I mean? If he gets out and breaks up the field a little bit, well, they're all in it.
Yeah, good point. At this stage, I'm slightly tipping 6. I'm not as keen as I was yesterday. Paul?
I'm with the 6. Hit a new peak last time. The 1350 up to 1600 is obviously I've got to agree, but Gay can do that with her horses.
Oh, she does it all the time. That's what you wanted to do.
I think Tim's riding well, and out from the outside gate, I think he'll just come across and lead and prove hard to run down potentially. Yes. Touch of Mink's probably the logical second pick.
Okay. Race 5, the distance race, and some big movers and shakers here. Nahul, backing up off the Newcastle win, is $5 into 330. It's chased home the other day. Diamond Star Halo has been trimmed up. It's a Silver Tail and Ombudsman are pretty firm, which means that Plymouth Road and Only Tiger are on the nose as far as the betting's concerned.
They look the main 2 picks to me, guys. Plymouth Road and
that's the beauty
Tiger.
of betting, isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't betting. Like, how good is betting?
Like $5 and the 330 Nahul, is it?
Yep.
Well, that seems short odds to me. Paul, can you help us?
Look, Plymouth Road and Only Tiger got the 2400 form, but they were advantaged the other day. So I can't, and I think there's more pressure today. So, look, Nahul's favourite. I've been as kind as I possibly can, but I can't get it that short. Ombudsman is a chance. Look at Diamond Star Halo. What worries me about the favourite is that horse was coming again on it.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a real worry.
It's a yucky race.
Okay. Race 6, the 1400 3-year-old race. Oria $7.50 into $5.50. There's another leader. Seahampton Island Missile and Popular all thereabouts. Not much action in the race really.
2 hopes, guys. Popular and Seahampton. The way this track's going to be and sets up. I'm really keen in this race now.
Paul?
Yeah, I can't be that keen. Look, I've got Seahampton favourite. Other chances, Island Missile, Oria, Popular, but all pretty bunched up and not much value there.
Race 7, the 1800 metre race.
Have you seen old darling over here? Look at this.
Wow.
Got a couple of flamingo dancers have just walked into the ring. Jesus Christ.
We got any horses today?
Anyone want to talk about wagering?
Tarp.
It used to be the old tote building. I can still see us all over there, 8,000 on things, and now it's a social event for, I don't know, in-betweeners? Is that the right word?
Well, at least the memories are there, Glenn. The Wallarothon here, race 7 over the 1800, we've lost a fair bit of the speed. It looks like Veladero leads for fun because I haven't heard any tactics changes, but I imagine that there'll be some Wallers maybe pushing forward from inside draws. Glenn?
Yeah, look, a tricky race, guys. A Manning Yard Mile there for me. I've got about 4 or 5 horses marked here as chances, and I'm completely confused. So that helps.
Monasterio best backed overnight.
Yeah, and I was pretty bullish in Canada yesterday, and then I finished up some more tape work last night and I dropped off. So
grade right up?
Okay, I grade right up. I'm going to stick with Paul's moral from last start, Charlotte as the starting point.
Well, look, I've got it on top, but I'm not as keen to step in this time.
It's fairly standard, isn't it? You know, you tend to handle things that way. I mean,
the advantage has been had, as far as I'm concerned. So, look, I've got a favourite, but these races, there's always lots of chances.
All right, so there's nothing sticking out there for you.
Second last, at least it's an easy race.
1300 metres, redouble has been smashed. It's the go of the day. $4 into 260.
Wow, that's short odds 260. I can see it being a good bet at $4, but man, that's getting in now. Still got it on top, but it to beat philosophy from me. And Invictus Prince has been trialling the house down. Been really, can't believe how good the trials have been.
It's a very interesting runner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul, reasonably keen redouble.
Okay, but that keen? How short can you imagine yourself taking redouble?
I think it'll win. I'll be losing it.
Look, it's been backed. There's a good chance it'll get back out, and I'll be looking to get the best price I can.
Okay, all right, and fair enough. And the last, She Knows and Nick Tock are the trimmers. Not much action outside of that. Glenn, you...
Mounting Up Marley for me. I hated Bandipur last start, and I was fortunate enough to watch it go around 260 and get beat, so I need to check out how he plays today. She Knows obvious, and I need to have a good look at Nicholas in the yard today, first up.
Yeah, Nicholas is definitely a query. He's got a lot of talent, this horse. You know, for the new stable. So you want to be respectful of any money for it, if there is. She Knows favourite, but in a pretty wide open race. Bandipur could easily bounce back. As Glenn says, Mounting Yard's going to be all important. There's a whole bunch of other chances away from there.
Wow, it could be a fruitful day. Obviously, we've got
every day could be fruitful, young Mark.
We've got Wind Eyes. Now, if you want to come on board with us, we've got a heap of product, we've got a heap of talent, got a heap of shows. So 4 shows a week, 3 of them behind the wall. So for members only, and then we've got city service for Wednesday, all Sydney City meetings, Mounting Yard Mail and a comprehensive set. And then on Saturdays we have Mounting Yard from Brisbane, and a very good man, John Walters, does a very detailed comprehensive set for Melbourne. So that's a lot of product and a lot of vision, and it's $22 a week. If you sign up, you will not pay for the first 2 weeks, whether you use PayPal or credit card. And I'll also have the masterclass available for purchase from tomorrow. So that's the masterclass with...
and one thing we never talk about, Mark, is we have a great community too. We do things every few months, a great bunch of blokes and people to get involved with who love their racing.
That's right. So the next event looks set to be some sort of poker game.
Yeah, some sort of poker game.
Yeah, so
that's bigger by the week. You coming to play poker?
I don't know how to play poker. But,
you're welcome then. You can.
I've got a feeling that you'll get all my money.
Well, that you'll be most welcome.
All right. Well, check us out, RacingRant.com. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Cheers.